characters do get added over time. That's so great. Oh, hello one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Paper Mario the 1000-Year... Ah! Little icons are there too. Oh, I'm so charmed by such basic things. Oh. Oh, in the last part, well, we began our adventure what proper, got to Petalburg, and, you know, we learned about Hooktail, causing a bit of a commotion with its constant murdering and eating of the local populace. Kinda dark when you really get down to it, because, like, nah, man, you can't save them. They just straight up dead. They got aided. They got aided right up. It's kind of messed. Regardless, I mean, I guess that just does a really, really good job of motivating you to get it, you know, get some hustle in your bustle. Get out there and try and save anybody else from getting consumed all ups. You don't want none of that in your lives. Anywho, what do you have to say, Goombella? This path leads to Schwonk Fortress. It's just me, or is this area darker? There are enemies around, so if you feel weak, remember to take it easy, okay? I appreciate your concern, but don't you worry. This ain't my first rodeo, alright? I'm more than prepared to continue. Although I must say I am not used to having to slap bushes around with a hammer. In the original, all you had to do was press A and you could rustle them about. Now you gotta smash them up. Alright, now we shall wait patiently, and bonk! I love being able to hit enemies with things I shouldn't normally be able to do. Such fun, such fun. Alrighty, now we'll just knock you straight up on your buttock. Something I've always found very interesting is, at least with the, you know, original Paper Marios, the first two, there are no, like, normal green shell Koopas that you battle. They always have red shells and, like, spiked wristbands and sunglasses. I mean, don't get me wrong, it does be making them look real cool. But it's interesting, like, there's no special variant to the Goomba. I'm left to wonder why exactly... Well, you know, actually, now that I think about it, in the original game, all of the friendly Goombas that you meet had special unique designs, whereas all of the friendly Koopas were just generic Koopas. Maybe they felt the need they had to differentiate the Koopas for that reason specifically, so you didn't think that you were running across a friendly NPC. Well, there you go. All I had to do was think about it a little bit, and it all makes sense. Essa, Koopa Troopa. They've been around forever. Gotta respect the longevity. It's part of why I like Goombas so much. Max HP 4, attack is 2, defense is 1. The shells are hard, but flip them over and their defense drops to nada. And you know how to flip them over, right? Yep, jumps and pow blocks. So get in there and get a stomping. Don't you be worrying one little bit there, Goombella. We got this. Lado is straight up stuck on his back. Unfortunate. All right. Huh. No need to get extra fancy or anything. We can just continue with the basics. There you go. Once the enemies get a little tiny bit more fancy, then we can bust out our fancier techniques. As is, what we're doing works just fine. Oh, hello? Oh, that was weird. It looked like something was about to happen, but then it didn't. Fascinating. I think it's just because the status screen decided to disappear at that exact moment when I hit the bush. Eh. Also, I gotta be extra careful. I don't want to accidentally bonk Goombella with my hammer anymore. Also, what's this all about? Oh, hello. Whoa, okay. I don't recall that ever happening. Yeah, well, at least I didn't get a free first shot on me. Oh, look at the battle stance! Mario, look at our audience. Gasp! It's a ne'er-do-well! That guy's got a rock! There's no way he isn't gonna throw that at you. What a jerk! You get hurt if the audience hits you with anything. And not just emotionally. But admittedly, that will probably take a little longer to heal than any of the injuries on your physical person. Quick, stop him before he throws that rock! Try pressing X! Ha-ha! Preemptive strike! Thanks for keeping your eyes glued on the situation there, Goombella. Nice! Later, you lousy troublemaker. From now on, press X to eject any audience member who looks like they're holding things. Oh, but there might be actual fans out there with items or coins for you. Try not to chase them away. Don't want to get a little too, you know, trigger happy. Okay, Mario, now try attacking with your hammer. What? Oh, okay, sure, if you really want me to. Hello? Do a little extra style on him. Is there a reason? Oh, we're finally introducing that. Interesting. I mean, it's possible that was there, but know. I don't remember there being a tutorial about these things right here and now. But again, it's been a while since I've played, and I have a good memory, but I don't have a flawless memory. Sometimes your attacks will cause the backdrop to collapse. It can drop on us too, so watch out. If I'm being honest, it's probably going to happen to us far more often than it's going to happen to any enemy. All sorts of other things could happen while we're up here, so stay alert and try to come out on top. Working on it, don't you even worry. Yep, you know what? Let's just go ahead and take you out of the equation entirely. There you go. You can't do nothing! And now you can't do nothing either. Counter-Strike! You know what? Goombella, you finish things off. There we are. Be the awesome gal! As if you knew how to do anything else. There we are. Fantastic, fantastic. And you will give me all of your money, is what you're gonna do. As I tried to grab anything at all that might exist. Ah, there we are. I appreciate the fact that you be trying so extra hard to defeat me there, Mr. Goomba, with your fancy spiky hat and whatnot, but it will not work this day. You put in the effort, but you're gonna have to try something else. Maybe work on your, stealth action or whatever. Because as is, I can get the jump on you. That's all it takes. And once more with feeling, with pizzazz and panache. There you go. We're building it up. One of the best things you can possibly do in any turn-based RPG is make the combat consistently always fun. It doesn't matter how many battles you get into, or even if you're really getting all that much out of it, you know? It's fun. That's what matters most. And we already talked about this section, right? Good, little area. Yep, okay, just making sure. I got into so many kerfuffles, you see. Oh, geez, it's these jerkwads. I remember you. This almost looks like some kind of statue. What if you give it a good whack with your hammer? Well, could you survey the area first? This is part of Schwank Fortress. We got a couple pedestals here, and that's it. Looks pretty decent, but this is actually super old. Did you know that? I did not. I'd say it was built about 1,000 years ago. Yep, what vibrant ruins. Honestly, for having been built so long ago, it's holding up fairly well. I gotta say. Also, can we talk about how budding archaeologist Goombella's first bit of advice when it came to these pedestals and an ancient ruin was to slap it upside the head with a hammer?
Or we could hit it with a rock.
Yeah, that works.
Because that's just hilarious. I see you went to the Indiana Jones School of Archaeology. Yoink and bash things if you gotta. That's a bald cleft. Basically a rock monster with a sharp, craggy face. This is kind of mean, but bald guys really just don't do it for me. Hey, everybody's allowed to have a preference, Goombella. Max HP is 2, attack is 1, and defense is 2. Yeah, this guy is rock solid. Fire doesn't even hurt it. It might be best to attack with, say, a POW block. One that you just so happen to get outside if you were doing what you should be doing. And doing a little, doing a little exploring, a little investigation. Bambo! Honestly, the history of the utilization of the POW block in Mario games is fascinating. You don't see it too often, but I don't know. It's a neat little miniature mainstay. I approve. Aww, she's so happy. She's just doing a little dance like, yeah, we did it. I enjoy this game so much. The air here's a bit stale, don't you think? Kinda tastes like saltines you left in your pantry for a month too long. Oh yeah, and listen Mario, remember, you don't have to attack every enemy you see. If you have low HP, you might want to just avoid them. That's exploring 101, you know? Yeah, but what if I want to get into battles? Oh, okay, well, I botched the entrance, but it's okay. As long as we don't get taken down at the same dang time. I see you over there causing a commotion. I don't think so. I'm not sure if that particular badge is going to be helpful to you, but we're not going to find out. That's what I say. All right, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna try and spit at me? I don't friggin' think so, buckaroo. Buckaroo bonsai. We ain't having any of that. Tally-ho! There we are. If there was anything you could do, you can't do it now. Huh. Huh. Ho! Alrighty, alrighty. Numbers go up, make brain go happy. Yo! There's the Luigi man. Yeah, there you go. You got a mushroom. Thanks, Luigi. What a cool guy that man is. Showing up to his brother's performances whenever he's got the time to. That's just being a supporting sibling right there. You love to see it. Even if technically he's supposed to be doing something else right now. But we don't know that part yet. Yo, we get to keep it. The Partner Power Rush badge. Increase attack power by 2 when your partner has 5 or less HP. Nice! It's never a guarantee that you're going to get any of the items that the enemies have when you defeat them. It's like a set percentage chance. Eventually you meet a character who can steal them for you, but again, it's going to be a while, and it's a little niche. And also, you just literally have no idea when an enemy is going to even have a badge with them. Okay, hang on. I don't want to biff it. I don't want to biff it! And biff I most certainly did not. Boom, shakalaka! Luigi returneth! Love it. Alright, so I see you over there with your Dizzy Dial. Dizzy Dial sounds like it could be a Pokemon, and I'm surprised it isn't. I mean, I guess they already have enough gator-based Pokemon, and they already have an entire species based off the concept of being dizzy, but I don't know. You can quad dip if you feel like it. There's nothing stopping you. Be bold. Be proud. More Pow Block. Hell yeah. I wonder if that means we're going to face even more stuff that we can't normally jump upon. And the answer is yes. It certainly is. This is part of Schwonk Fortress. We got a couple pedestals here, and that's it. Still, to archaeologists, this place is a gold mine. I gotta come back sometime. Yeah, well, feel free to invite me. I'm more than happy to always be hanging. Huh! All right, let's go break some more stuff. These diabolical doodads. Ooh. All right, so you can't even try to slap these things around with your hammer. Their pointy bits will just kind of schwonk right out and stab you right in the grundle. You don't want none of that in your life. Also, not 100% sure on their HP, so hey, that's literally what Goombella is here for. Well, that and just emotional support, of which she is very good at. That's a bristle, totally covered in spikes. They're so prickly. Max HP is 2, attack is 1, defense is 4, and they're impervious to fire. Even trying to get close enough to whack it with a hammer is dangerous. Seriously, its spikes will totally pop out. So since you can't jump on it or use your hammer, you better use an item. Thankfully for us, it still has just as much HP as the prior enemy. Otherwise, this would be a real bit of a problem. But no longer, I say! Watanga! And there you go. Teamwork! She does the teaching, and I do the bleaching of their souls. I stretched it real hard to try and make that work, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that it did. But, what are you gonna do? You gotta at least respect the attempt. The entrance to Schwonk Fortress is close by. Say, Mario, have you heard about recovery blocks before? Let's say that I have. If your HP and FP are low, just hit one of them, okay? Yeah, of course I have. But I don't mind being given a refresher course. At least, you know, if it's brief and presented by an awesome gal. Huh, you thought. Well, I was able to dodge. I just wasn't able to counter properly. What a mighty bummer that all is. Alright, so that's a problemo. Can't get behind this dude and use my hammer. So now I'm going to have to hope that I can do my super guards properly. Alright, we gonna attempt a bingo here? Ah, no, we're not. Ow. Alright, well, I don't have the greatest timing in the world. But I shall continue to try regardless. And bingo time! Yeah! Yo! That instantly invalidates the small amount of damage that the enemy was capable of doing to me. You love how it all works out. You do. Okay then. Fantastic. Everything all recharged. Literally, all I was missing was just 2 HP, and it gave it back immediately. Oh, how delightful. Well, it also filled up the audience. Certainly not going to say no to any of that. I'm all about that style. Don't even worry about it. And more fire flower. Nice. We are going to be able to flash fry the ever-loving hell out of anything that we want. Ooh, hello. An end coupon. Nice. Free naps. Although I'm left to ponder as to how that ended up there. Did a Goomba drop this? Huh. Hard to say. Hard to know. All right. Let's see. I want to use my power jump, but it's a bit of a waste of the FP. It's not going to do nearly as much as you'd think it would. A Koopa, unless I did like a lot of damage, a Koopa is still only going to get knocked over. I might do like a little bit of extra, but it's not going to be enough to speed things along in any regard. It doesn't take that terribly long anywho. It's no biggie. Sha-ba-ba-ba-bum-bum. And there you have it. Alrighty. We're getting right all up to the main meat and potatoes of the situation here. Don't think I need that. No, I don't. I don't need to spend no money on that. We need to do whatever this mess is. This is Schwank Fortress. Suspicious statue. I'm pretty sure it's a thwomp bust. You know, a bust is generally the head and upper chest area of, you know, a statue, basically, you know, when it's constructed that way. But when the thing that it's a statue of is literally just a head, like, I think it just counts as a thwomp statue at this point, right? Like, that's all that it is. It's just a big head. The whole thing is modeled. I just remembered something I read about this place in a book once. You took a book look? Whenever the villagers were confronted with a monster, they'd hide in this fortress. I guess there's a little bit of history everywhere you look, huh, Mario? Oh yeah, something happens everywhere all the time. Hey, how's it going? Thwomp noises. You're the first contestants I've seen in a while. You must want the sun and moonstones. And if that's the case, then you must compete against me. If you win, I'll let you through to where the stones rest. However, if you lose, you'll suffer a terrible fate. And by terrible, I mean awful. And by awful, I mean no good. And by no good, I mean it's just not a great time, guy. You just don't want it. So what do you want to do? I'll take you on, nerd. You're in for it now. And then it was quiz time. For some reason. I like how even they're confused. Like, how did you do that? Hey, it's that time again. Welcome everyone to the 65th Trivia Quiz-Off. Considering that this place was built 1,000 years ago, only 65 quizzes? Dang. If you correctly answer 5 of the following questions, you'll win. But get 3 wrong and you'll suffer. And I just remembered, I think one of the questions has to do with something about the price in the shop in Petalburg. So that's not too good. All right, what's hidden in Schwank Fortress? It's the sun and moonstones, the pickle stone. Is it a stone pickle, or is it like a stone in brine? Interesting. Regardless, I'm confident with my answer. Arg! Okay, that's correct. Now, admittedly, I did say what was in this place, so even if you didn't know and you just wandered in here randomly, I guess you had no reason to get that one wrong. But still, that question was too easy. Yet it only gets harder from here, much harder. So prepare thyself. On to question 2. What do 1 mushroom and 1 fire flower cost at the shop in Petalburg total? I'm trying to remember. What's more likely, do you think? Wait, no. A mushroom might be 3 and a fire flower could be 5. But at the same time, it could also be 5 and 7. My instinct tells me that a mushroom has to be 5 coins. And then 7 for a fire flower. That sounds way more likely. 8 seems a little too cheap, if I'm honest with you. 12 coins, is that your real answer? It is, yes. Yo! I'm glad I remember it. That's correct. That question was too easy. So prepare thyself once more for question the 3rd. What is the name of the mayor of Petalburg? Well, Koopa Coot. Thank God it's not. Nah, it's Croup. He's the croupinest croup to ever doop-a-doop, if you know what I'm saying. And I don't, so you better not. Regardless, I am blazing through this. All right, come on. You wanted toss out another one. Toss out another one. What else you got? We're not done yet, folks. Question the fourth. Tell me now. Where is the crystal star? Oh, it do be hanging out in Hooktail Castle, though. You know that's where it do be. I don't even know why you're asking me to make sure. Where else would you keep that mess? Ah, right again. Tell me you didn't just get your fourth right answer. It can't be true. Yep, it sadly is. That's it. I'm making the rest of these near impossible. Get ready for brain pain. Ha, joke's on you. I'm constantly in the middle of a headache at all times. Are you ready for the diabolical question 5? How can one get from Rogueport to Petal Meadows? I mean, I went through a pipe. I'm sure there are other ways you could do it. I mean, if that was the only way to get here, I'd wonder how anybody got here in the first place. Ha ha! Bargain, bargain, that's right! You correctly answered 5 questions. I don't believe it. You win. Dang straight I do. Now giveth me my prize. Also, is the implication that the swamp has, like, dimensional transportation abilities? So very angry! I can't believe I lost. I guess I have to let you through. Stupid rules that I myself came up with. Considering you were trying to break this whole thing, I gotta be real with you, it's weird that you made it as easy as it was. You got no one to blame but yourself. Huh. And then he goes back to nap times. Enjoy your sleepy times, Mr. Man. Woo! Alrighty, daddy-daddy-dow. What do we got around these here parts? More sewers. Gotta have them. We're in Schwank Fortress. My shoes are totally soaked through now. Just great. Plus, it's dark and confining, and it smells totally bad. This place is not cool, Mario. I know. Just bear with it. Ooh, multi-bounce. Fascinating. That's some good stuff, but I'm gonna need more badge points to make that one work out. 'Tis a tragic state of affairs. And now we've got the fuzzies. Not the kind of fuzzies that get you dizzy if you touch them. Whoop! I almost bonked Goombella. It's a good thing that dude's dome was in the way. Ha! Alrighty. This is going to be a thing. Let's find out. Okay. It either has 3 HP or 4. Let's find out together. If it has 3, I should be able to power bounce this nerd. Let's see. It does have 3! That's a fuzzy! What a hyper little guy, huh? Cut back on that caffeine. Max HP is 3, attack is 1, defense is 0. Not all, peppy people have caffeine running through their veins, Goombella. Sometimes it's just a natural energy they've got themselves. It's horrifying, honestly. Those things suck up your HP and use it to replenish their own. Isn't that the worst? I mean, ew! Doesn't that just sound totally gross? Yeah, I'd like to avoid it if at all possible. Anyway, sounds like you need to use the guard action command when they release you. The timing is pretty hard to master, so, practice up. These things really suck. HP. I see what you did there. Nice job avoiding, the suits. Ow, right. The timing on those is so lame. Okay, well, perhaps in due time we'll manage it. Until then, I'm a power jump on this nerd. And there you go. And head bonk him down. Do a little twirl for style, because we can. All right, here we go again. Damn, man. Ugh, you do not make this easy. All right, well, it's all for the best, I'd say. You don't want a game to be too easy breezy after all. Besides, we're gonna level up real soon any ding-dang way, so no harm done, no harm done. Give me all your stuff. There sure are a lot of fuzzies living here in Schwank Fortress. Maybe they're like earwigs or something, attracted to the water? Who knows? I saw one a minute ago and I thought it was a ghost. I totally hate dark places. Goombella, you have a lamp on your head. Why don't you just turn it on? It would probably help a lot. And ta! There you go. You've been bested again. What you gonna do about it? Literally nothing, because more power jump. Let's friggin' go! Hoo-yah! There you are. No, that's a good thing. I wish to own that. Thank you. All right, now we've got sheep galore. The sheepiest sheep you ever done gone and sheeped. How much movement they've got is currently unknown, but, you know, we'll see in due time, I dare say. Gotta use it on something. Also, I realize this is, I don't know. Well, actually, hang on a second here. We're in Schwunk Fortress. All this water has made the place a little cold. I wouldn't mind getting out of here for some fresh air soon, you know what I mean? Indeed. First, let's grab this here doodad. So, whoa! So I was just gonna bring up, Goombella mentioned that her shoes got soaked through, which means that, well, Goombas wear shoes. And I don't know, it's just something that's always kind of been a curious thing, you know? You know what, let's go ahead and try and use this here Sleepy Sheepy right here, right now, why don't we? Release the sheep! Alright, baller, all but one. Anyway, tally, whoop! Oh, it's because it was so dang far away, that's the problem. Alright, so well, everybody here just take themselves a snooze. I've just always been curious about, Mario enemy fashion, you know? I don't ever see these stores around, and in the RPGs, I only ever see stuff being sold in overall and glove form. And, well, I tried to block it. Ah, well. At least it was equal opportunity for everybody here. Alright, well. The much good news to be had is just how much, like, leveling up we're about to do. I could also conceivably... It was worth dreaming. It was certainly a possibility. And, alrighty, dighty. And take us on home, Goombella! There you are. I'm trying to honestly get out of old habits when it comes to items in video games. It's a tale as old as time, you know? Always holding on to things in case you might need them later. Like, nah, just use them when you got them. Play a game to have yourself a grand old time, I say. Hoya! There we go. Give ourselves a little bit more customization and options, you dig? Alrighty. And, you would just drop a big pile of money all over the floor, wouldn't you? And more healing items. Game do be giving me a whole lot of them. I should probably start trying to use those, just for the sake of using them. Alrighty. And the fuzzies are still gone. Very good, very good. Anyway, I just don't normally see Goombas wearing clothing. So where'd you get your stuff, anywho? Is any part of it your school uniform, or... I don't know. It's an archaeology school, so it's possible they have a very specific kind of uniform. I mean, the Explorer helmet seems like it might be a bit much, but it's totally feasible, I say. Is it so wrong to want to ask questions to one's companions about their personal lives? I wish to be their friend, don't you know? I really thought that was about to fall over, but then it didn't. How lame. How lame and unfortunate that truly is. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-pow. I always walk away. I keep forgetting they're going to spew all manner of the monies. And once more. There we are. As long as you get the first go of it. Take no thang, take no thang. In retrospect, I am kind of going through my energies, ain't I? It'll probably be fine. I'm worrying for no reason. I can handle whatever's about to come forward. I say out loud as if I'm not very much aware of how this whole situation is gonna go. Dang it! Come on, I gotta be able to block it at least once. Or, I mean, I guess I could just get through the whole section and never fight another fuzzy ever again. I mean, I'm open to that option, too. Oh! Well, hot dang. Okay. So far, the stage has been bizarrely kind to us. Well, I say that, but so far it's what, 66% of the time it's worked out in our favor? Had I blocked that one falling thing, it would be 100%, but still. Regardless. You got the sunstone, and another thing's gonna drop on my head. Why a fuzzy be hanging out up there? We may never honestly know. Oh dear, that is so much stuff. The irony of a fuzzy having something that gives you an HP drain. Huh. Well, anyway, let's save ourselves a little bit of time on this one. Shabba-ba-bow! Like, you already have the ability to do it. Why have an item? 'Tis a bit silly in my opinion. I suppose I shouldn't be judging the creature, but I am, and I will continue to do so. You got anything new to say? We're in Swamp Fortress. This room is damp and moldy too, like every other one. I just want to see the sun again. Is that so wrong? I have a sunstone. Oh! Wow, alright. Use an item, get an item, huh? Works for me. No outstanding complaints over here. All this moisture makes this place really moldy smelling. And what's that other stink? Is that what wet fuzzy smells like? I think I'm gonna totally barf. Please don't. Or at the very least, no. Let me know if you do. I'll hold your ponytail back, I suppose. Unfortunate. Behold! The shiny dude! Mjork! Hey, you suspicious types, this is our place! And coming in here is rude, rude, rude! Sorry, suckers, if you want a warm welcome, too bad! Now I lunch on your head! On one hand, we did kind of, you know, infringe on their turf and everything, but trying to eat my head, that seems a bit overkill. A little unnecessary, even. But alright, you want to tussle? Then it's time for us to throw down. Can't flee this particular encounter. Well, good news, I don't want to anyway. I'm a slam jam! Hoo-yah! Man, I just keep waiting for that to happen to me. Oof! Hey, ow! You chumps are tougher than you look. Well, a large man did just step on your head. But I'm not through yet. Everyone, get him! It's like when you see a massive swarm of ants come out from underneath a rock or something. Ugh. That's just mad gross. Anyway, you go ahead and just tattle all up on that there gold fuzzy for me, alright? That's a gold fuzzy. Oh, those are super rare. I'm serious. Wow. Max HP is 10, attack is 1, and defense is nada nada. Oh, but hey, even though it's a fuzzy, it won't suck up your HP. That's certainly nice. I guess the massive gains in HP made it seem unnecessary. I have to wonder, though, how does this thing hide? Look at it. It's so gaudy. Looks like it might hide in the back hair of its various friends. Regardless. Uh-oh. Dang it. Okay, well, we avoided some of the damage there. Ow! Right. You don't take HP. Ugh. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and just... Boom shakalaka! There you go. All right. So you can tattle on the fuzzy horde? I will gladly take that. Gimme. Thank you. I wish you gave it to Goombella. She's kind of in need of it more, but it's fine. There we go. Tattle upon this mighty horde. It's kind of strange that it has its own separate entry. It's a fuzzy horde. Look at them all. What a mob scene. The fuzz is a buzz. Dang straight it is. Max HP 20, attack is 1, defense is nada. Fuzzies come at you all at once and attack in order. It says here not to freak out. It also says that if you use good timing to defend, you won't take much damage. I'm thinking it might just be faster to whip the ringleader, though, you know? Yeah, 20 HP is a little extensive, if you know what I mean. Unnecessary, one might even say. There we go. Okay, see, there you are. Ha ha! You tried! Alright, well, then let's just finish this off normal styles. Watanga! There we are. And that's how you do that. You still get the star points for defeating the horde, even though you never actually defeated the horde. Convenience. I mean, we were about to leave anyway, so it's kind of weird you thought to do this. Yeah, you got me. Dang straight we did. You better run! You better run, you soggy bottom! Alright, Goombella, let's get the heck and heck out of these lands. Oh, now that's interesting. Side warp pipes still require you to hold the stick. It's only when you go up and down. It's only when you go down a pipe you need A. That's interesting. 'Tis an interesting design choice. Anywho. Oh, hey! Sounds like you got an email, Mario, because apparently you've been holding a miniature computer in your pants this entire time. So that's neat. Alright. You should check it out. Press plus to open up your email. Ooh, a much more convenient and easy to use version. You can also check your email under Mailbox SP in the menu. If you want, some folks just like menus, you know. Sure do. Alright, sure, no problem. Hello, Mario. Working hard? Professor Frankly here in E-form. It's highly likely you'll receive emails like this one while you're on your journey, even though you never actually give out your email address. Yeah, must have forgot how to BCC or something. Oh well, somebody gave your email out. It's, anyway, I actually have nothing more to say than that, so I hope all goes well for you, and I look forward to getting more information on the crystal stars. Man's even took a photo of himself. It's interesting that it's still the mailbox SP, honestly. They could have very easily just changed it to a Switch or something. I mean, yeah, you could easily say that the Switch never gave people the ability to send emails or messages, but are you trying to tell me that the Game Boy Advance SP could? Because I assure you, it can't. That was never a thing. Alright, so I won't get into every single tussle. I just wanted to do at least one more. And doing flips! Oh, dang it. The timing gets off just a little tiny bit, and it immediately throws everything off for me. Now let's give this a go! Damn. I wanted to just do some timing practices. It didn't really work out. So unfortunate. Alright. Dang, okay, it's like right before she jumps, you press the A button and she does a little twirl. You gotta have the Goom Gal do herself a twirl. Huh. And there you go. Alright. Plus a little extra SP, never hurt nobody ever. That's what I say. And there we go. But we'll ignore everyone else. I defeated all of the enemies once. That's all we really need to do. This game isn't exactly the kind that needs level grinding, you know? And considering I already defeated all of the enemies once, and we've cataloged everything and all the various enemies and all of the locations, getting back to town is going to be exponentially faster than the first trip. Fun, that. We're almost home. Well, not our home, but, you know, we're almost at a friendly land. Run, Goomella, run! They mean to do us much harm. They do make it tempting to do battle with them again. But I want to try and make sure that there's always a decent amount of story progress done every single episode. So it's for the best that I don't just hang out the entire time. Also, RDM registration. Huh. Dear Mr. Mario, thanks for registering with Rogueport Direct Mail. I don't remember doing that. Your kind friend, Mr. Frankly, refers you to us. Well, then I didn't register. He did for me. Our direct mail service will provide you with regular, timely news updates. We hope you enjoy your service. See, this is why you never give out your email to elderly relatives. They always just throw it all over the place. Anywho, you got anything new to say? I don't know why, but Oops has been acting odd lately. What could be bothering him? I mean, granted, his tragic backstory could be flaring up again, but aside from that, probably nothing. He's always tweaked about something. You are a very, very aggressive girlfriend to him, I must say. It's like, you know what? Whatever. If it's not one thing, it's another with that dude, I swear. That's basically how it is. Anywho, let me take a quick look inside this here shop. I just wanted to see something real quick. Oh my goodness! Okay, so the mushroom and fire flower wasn't 5 and 7, it was 4 and 8. Same answer, but different math. Also, what's with the cats? Also, hey, how's it going? Wait, my ears must be broken. Did you say you're planning on battling Hooktail? Dang straight. That sounds like a bad joke. And here's the punchline. You squished a paper thinness. Oh, ye of little knowledge. That's a Toad from Petalburg. He seems to have a negative outlook on most things. Sorry, had a little bit of a hiccup there. He also seems freaked out by everything around him. Poor little guy. And that's coming from the Goombella. She's shorter than you, and she called you a little guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. You can't change yourself. Learn to love the body you're in. Or rather, no, that's not the right way to say it. Become the you that you would love the most. Yeah, that sounds better. Alrighty. I don't know if you know, but there's an odd-shaped boulder west of the village. Oh, I be knowing. I figure it must be a relic of a long-lost civilization. Sounds cool, right? It do be kinda cool. I'm not gonna tell you that it's not. Oh, now what's all this mess? Excuse me? Hello, timid Koopaman. It's Mario, right? Look, Okay, see, the thing is, I've been waiting here in the hopes of getting to speak with you. It was getting to be a really long time. I gotta use the bathroom. That's not important. See, I was wondering, would you, oh, please take me with you to fight Hooktail, please! I'm begging you! Okay. Also, as I stated before in editing, every character's got their own theme song. I'm wondering if this is Koops. Nani? Delayed. Okay, that was a weird delayed reaction. Sorry about that. See, my dad, he went off to battle Hooktail long ago, but he never came back. I miss him, of course. I miss him badly, but this isn't just about avenging my dad. It's a big, huge, massive part. I'm not gonna lie. I want violent, bloody revenge. Well, no, that's not true. Revenge is a part of it, I guess, a big part. But the truth is, I want to finish what Dad started. For his sake. For everyone's sake.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds baller to me, dude. Man, this is embarrassing. See, everybody always says I'm a crybaby, a weakling. But if I could defeat Hooktail, well, I won't be those things. I'll be strong like my dad. Yes, I see. Trial by combat does tend to make one a little braver. I know it'll be dangerous, but I still want to go. Please, Mario? I'm always down for more friendship up in here. For real? No kidding? Yeah, thank you so much. You won't regret this. More friendship! Yeah, the song is still playing. So yeah, this is Coop's theme. It's a nice theme. You got a nice style to you there, Koops. Coop's ability, a primer. A prima. Press X to send Koops flying forward inside his shell. His shell can bump into things, which allows him to retrieve distant items and activate switches. And then you can just go, what? Tang! There you go. It was entirely unnecessary to grab that specific thing. I could have just walked over, but still. If you hold X, you can keep him in place for a while. After keeping him in place, release X to snap him back to reality. You know there goes gravity. Try holding him in place, then hit the switch behind Mario. Does. Pusang! See, we call that one style points. Wholly unnecessary, but cool. Mario can also move around while keeping Koops in place, so he can press a switch from a distance. Alrighty. Which is by far the way you're going to actually be using it. You're going to have absolutely no reason to just stand there and let him swing back behind you. So remember, when you send him flying, you can hold X to keep him in one place. That concludes the primer. Do you feel like you've mastered Koop's abilities? As well as I'm ever gonna. Thank you, weird talking disembodied voice. In battle, he can use Shell Toss to attack with his body, or strike all ground-based foes with the Power Shell. To swap your partner in the field, press plus and go to the Party tab. Hi! Adorable. Okay, Mario, let's get going. Koops. Oh, dear God. More musics. Oh, golly. Hi. Hi, Koopy Koo. Did you ever hear all that? Would you guys permit me to vibe to the song just a little tiny bit? My constant blabbing prevents me from being able to truly enjoy the soundtrack as much as I should be. They've been adding new songs to this thing. Like, I gotta enjoy it while I can. Off screen, I suppose I could listen to the sound test mode. That's totally an option, but still. I want my real-time reactions to these things sometimes. Well, part of it. Koops, I thought I heard you say you're off to fight Hooktail, the massive, Koopa-eating dragon. You know, that one? The one who's murdered countless people? And you weigh like 37 pounds soaking wet? But you're joking, right? I mean, you're not exactly a powerhouse. She'll eat you up. I know, Koopy Koo, but I want to be tougher. For you. No, Koops, you don't. I mean, going off to some dangerous place, it's stupid. So what if you're timid and sort of a crybaby? I don't care about all that. I mean, admittedly, I kind of make fun of you a little bit behind your back, but, you don't need to know that part. I just want you to be you. So, oh, that's actually really cute looking! So don't go. God, developers, I love all of the extra animations you've given all the characters. No notes! 10 out of 10! Oh, they enhance things so much. Sorry, I've made up my mind. I'll be fine. After all, I'm traveling with Mario and... Fine, ignore me! Ow. Stubborn Koopa! Blah. Damn, man. Your girlfriend's a hell of a firecracker. I'm sorry, Koopy Koo. I swear to you, I will come back to you a stronger Koopa. Well, Mario, that's that, I guess. No turning back. Hooktail's castle awaits.
Oh, yeah.
Dang straight it do, my dude. So, question. Oh, well, okay. Well, hang on. Let me check my email first. Hello, Mario. Still working hard? Dude, my dude, you just, like, sent one to me already. Professor Frankly here in E-form. Again! I do have more to say, as it turns out. Goombella was eager to join your side, and she won't be the last. I'm sure you'll gain a bunch of additional partners as you explore the world and progress through your harrowing adventure. If only more Paper Mario games had that philosophy. I'm not supposed to dwell on that! If you do, there's a quick way to swap with partners walking alongside you. Just hold down L to access a doodad called the Partner Ring. I saw that in the trailer, that's so cool. Say you find yourself stuck in a rut, unable to progress, aimless, and panic-stricken. First, calm down, bro, it's not that big a deal. Then swap pals with the Partner Ring. Explore a bit more and see if anything clicks into place in that noble noggin of yours. Oh, one other thing. I'm betting you usually pop into the menu by pressing minus or plus, but did you know you can open it to specific tabs by pressing up, down, left, and right and whatnot with the D-pad, I assume? Anyway. Oh, right, I'm using a Pro controller. That would be Joy-Con controls, now that I think about it. Convenient, right? Keep that in mind to save yourself some precious time, like literal full seconds. Stay safe, and good luck out there. I just want to say, we're all counting on you. So I just wanted to say, like, neat. Hang on a second, actually. I wanted to... Yay! Winky face! Cute. Okay. I wanted to see, do you... Oh! If we use the stones that we found, we should be able to get to Hooktail Castle through a secret pipe. Hey, didn't we see sun and moon shapes near the area where we first saw Hooktail? That's really cool, so even though Goombella isn't out, she's still our designated knowledge haver. You love to see it. Anywho, donk! There we go. Just had to show off good Sir Koop's ear over here with all of his fancy schmancy Koopa abilities. And look at that dude. Look at that little lad just doing his absolute best. Look at the determination on his face. Also, he has some of the best stylish maneuvers in the game with his breakdancing. I love it. Koops is a real cool dude. I like him. I mean, there are no partners in this game that I don't, think is awesome. Okay, fine. I shall get to this dried shroom. Oh. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. I'm a right proper fool. I should probably go and heal up before, we, run headfirst into a whole dragon-based calamity and whatnot, Also, yeah, Koop's back sprite! Nice! I'm gonna actually get hype every single new character I meet that has one of those. I honestly am. It's stupid, but I love it anyway. This good sir is an inn. I have a coupon? Oh, dang, you got a coupon. All right, well, enjoy your nap. Dang straight I will. Tally friggin' ho.